Hey guys, it's been a minute, but we're back today with my dad.
Hey.
It's been about 2 years since we filmed. If you are a loyal subscriber, you will know that last time we filmed it was my dad's shoe collection.
Yeah.
He is still in his shoe era, so we're coming at you today with another shoe video.
Thank you for joining us, by the way, all 25 to 30 of you, and that's being generous.
Okay, so what section should we start with?
Let's start with dress shoes, shall we?
Okay. And some of these will be familiar to you, and we do have some new favorites as well. So if you haven't seen our old shoe video, go check that out.
Oh, so good. So it's really. All right, these I think are called Shaka boots,
I'm not a men's footwear expert.
They're called chocolate boots.
something like that. I like them. You know, when your ankles are feeling vulnerable and you just want to cover them. Anyway, I like how these look and make my ankles feel safe.
I do appreciate a more covered ankle in the winter. It keeps you warm, even if it's just a Converse shoe.
Yeah, true. Why don't we do these two together? Because they're
special.
like twins. These shoes I bought, so I'd have a pair of black dress slip-ons and a pair of tan dress slip-ons. And you may notice that they have a little design. I don't know if you can see that because it's focusing on us, but along there and there, little.
Maybe if we take it close to the camera.
Oh yeah, that was good.
Yeah.
There you go.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that was so worth it. And my sweet, lovely wife got me these. What are these called? Shoe trees. Cedar to help them keep their shape. Anyway, so I like the tan ones better.
I've heard too that that's also good to keep things like pests away, bugs.
Yeah, there's in case a mouse wants to make a little home in my shoe.
I just heard the cedar's good for it.
Yeah, it is. All right, these are my Sperry Topsiders, my boat shoes for when I go out to the marina and I go boating. I particularly like these shoes. I'm a little nostalgic. When I was in 8th grade, I had a pair of shoes like these, but they were red, white, and blue. But these are just red. Another reason I like them, Grace was the one who noticed them at a store in St. George, and I was able to get them for, I think, $12. So that's, that's always a good feeling.
Yeah.
These were less than $12. These were, I bought these in La Jolla, California. That's a little seaside community near San Diego. La Jolla means the jewel. I got this at a little shop called Goodwill. And I think they were about $8. So,
but the Goodwills in La Jolla, they're good because the people there be bougie.
These are Clark's Originals, not Clark's Fakers. So, and they're really comfortable. They're not as soft, I think you pointed that out, as they maybe look.
Oh, they feel soft to me.
Yeah, they're very comfortable and flexy.
Wee.
So, these next pair I got at a garage sale that Christy Bemrose was having.
Yeah, these are an old favorite. If you know anything about Mike Moore shoes, you know these babies.
They are old and they look more like house shoes than anything else, but they look enough like dress shoes. I think they give me kind of a devil-may-care look.
Yeah, when you squeeze them just now, I feel like a pile of dirt just came out.
Anyway, they're very comfortable, easy to put on, easy to take off.
Now, maybe I'm wrong, I feel like you have less dress shoes than in our last video we did.
I don't know. I'll have to go back and look at it.
Yeah, if you know, comment down below.
Okay, let's go super casual, then go into runners.
Okay.
So another very old pair of shoes. You can see some of the I don't know if those are, what kind of stains are on that. You can see the bottom of the shoes too, these are old. These are Sorel slippers. I've worn these to church accidentally a couple times. But they're lambskin lined. I actually raised the little sheep and slaughtered it myself. That's not true. But
it's a good metaphor because Jesus is the lamb, and that's why you wear lambskin shoes to church.
That sounds really sacrilegious. All right.
It's true.
I was not why I wear them, but it is true what you said. And we do have a picture of
Jesus with a lamb behind us.
That's true, we do. That's a Minerva Tiger, one of my favorites. Okay. Here are my flojos That's how it's pronounced in Old Mexico. These are my flip-flops.
Is that really?
Wasn't that how you say?
Oh, that's just because in my mission we called flojos like someone who you just couldn't rely on, I don't know the direct translation.
These you can be relied on, but the brand is Flojos. You can't really read that. Okay. Next, Tevas. You know, I don't have a pair of Chacos.
I was just wondering about that.
I've had these Tevas they're about as old as Grace.
There's a good amount of woman's hair in here. A full head probably. You could donate a wig with this amount.
That's what happens when you live with a house full of women. These are my mountain man shoes, my hiking shoes. Actually, I generally wear them in winter to work, like if it's really snowy.
Mm-hmm.
And I think, because if I polish them up, they look okay with a suit.
Yeah.
Right now I've taken them hiking, so they look extra grungy. But
I think if you were cast as the lead in Seven Brides for Seven Brothers, those shoes could double grade as dance wear and mountain wear.
I agree. All right, moving on to runners, tennies. Any other shoes?
Wherever you are, whatever you call them, you're welcome here.
It's very open of you. Now these Nikes, actually, they're men's shoes, but my wife bought them.
Mm-hmm.
And she bought the wrong size, and so they didn't fit her. And so she said, "Do you want them?" And I said, "Sure." They're flashier than I would have chosen for myself, but I really do like them.
Mm-hmm.
When you know those days when you want to feel, bah, we all know those days. Anyway, I wear those on those days. Let's keep going with Nike, shall we?
Yeah. Stay on brand.
Here's some skater shoes that are very comfortable. So that's kind of it's like a herringbone, but it's more of a diamond pattern. I don't know if you can see it there. And then suede right here, blue suede shoes. Elvis Presley.
Elvis Presley?
He sang "Don't Step on My Blue Suede Shoes." Next, Nike. Let's go. Here's some runners I have with this. These are old ones. You know, that knit. Very comfortable, easy to breathe.
See, as people watch this, they can see how you progressed, because I think in our last video you talked about how you didn't wear these because they were so white, you didn't want to ruin them, and
I wear them now.
they're worn in.
Next pair of Nikes here's another pair of skater shoes, all suede with a stitch Nike swoop. Oh, I'm such a nerd. Then these blazers I got for Christmas. And I love them because they remind me of high school.
Didn't you tell me you didn't love them as much as you thought you would, though?
I love them. I don't love wearing them as much. They're not easy to put on. Remember, grab me those. These are like the polar opposite. No effort.
Mm-hmm.
High effort. But they're cool.
They're cool.
They're very cool. And I think those are all my Nike shoes. So now we'll finish up with my Vans. Now, going back to nostalgia, I owned a pair of shoes like this in junior high school at Old Wasatch Junior High.
These go in, they go out, but I think a Vans slip-on is a classic.
It is. And do you know what I wish there was one that had like an aloha pattern that I had.
There are those.
I know.
There's a lot of them.
But I've never found one I loved.
You should look on like Poshmark.
Okay. Here is a gray herringbone.
More herringbone. Woo!
Yeah, I'm a very classy guy.
He's in his herringbone era.
My herringbone era. Then we'll do these red Vans, skater shoes. I guess Vans are skater shoes. Red suede.
Wood.
Do you want to smell it?
Yeah, they smell great.
They do smell great. Now, these next shoes, I love them. I call them prison shoes because it strikes me as the kind of thing that someone would, in prison, you got to be careful what you give the prisoners. You can't give them anything that could make a shiv or a shank or some type of noose out of. So no laces. So some people make fun of them, say they're infantile. I think they're more prison shoes. Which I think
is the vibe you're going for.
Oh yeah, absolutely. It kind of goes with my rough exterior. And then I like them so much. I bought this pair to wear when this pair wears out, but it hasn't worn. But I wear these still sometimes.
I actually, I think it seems high maintenance to own 2 pair of very similar shoes, but to me, I feel high maintenance when I have 1 pair of shoes and I'm worried about it all the time and it getting dirty and it getting worn and people stepping on it.
Facts.
Yeah, but I can be free-spirited when I have 2 pairs of it.
Living the Vida Loca when I wear these.
Yeah. Now, for all you viewers out there, you just remember this is to inspire you, to uplift you. You don't need to own as many shoes as this man.
You can own less, you can own more.
Yeah, but don't be Imelda.
Thanks.